Okay, so let's just do one or two things in this past paper. So we have question 1, which says given that matrix A is equals to 4 1 negative 5 2 and B is equals to 8 3 y 5 down here. Question 1 says find the value of y for which the determinant of A and B are equal. Okay, so for us to find the value of y, we need to find the determinant of A, because we have been told that the determinant of A and B are equal according to this statement. Okay, so we have our matrix A, which is like this. So matrix A is equals to, we have 4 here, we have 1, we have negative 5, and we have 2 down here. Okay, so for us to find the determinant, we multiply this, multiply by this, minus this, multiply by this, isn't it? So we know that determinant is equals to 4 multiplied by 2. So we're going to have 4 multiplied by 2 minus 1 multiplied by this one, which is negative 5. Okay, so let's now do our multiplication. So this will take us to this stage. 4 multiplied by 2, we're going to have 8 minus 1 multiplied by negative 5, it will give us negative 5. Then 8 negative multiplied by negative, it will give us a positive. So we're going to have 8 plus 5. 8 plus 5, yeah, it will give us 13. So the determinant is 13. So since we know that the determinant of A is 13, so the determinant of A is the same as the determinant of B, according to the statement here, which says find the value of y for which the determinant of A and B are equal. So let's now get matrix B. So matrix B is equals to, so this is matrix B. We have 8, we have 3 down, y and 5 here. Okay, so since the determinant of B is known that it's 13, so we're going to have 13 is equals to 8 multiplied by 5, 8 multiplied by 5, minus this multiplied by this, 3 multiplied by y. Okay, so 13 is equals to 8 multiplied by 5, it's 40, minus 3 multiplied by y, it will give us 3y. So after reaching this stage, you just now collect the like terms by taking 40 to this side. Okay, so here we're going to have 13 minus 40 is equals to negative 3y. So 13 minus 40, it will give us negative 27. Remember the sign to get from a bigger number. So here 40 is the bigger number and it has a sign of negative, hence this negative on the answer is equals to negative 3y. So since we're finding y, we make y the subject formula by dividing both sides by negative 3. Negative 3. Negative divided by negative, it will give you positive. So from this stage, you should know that your answer will carry a positive sign. So we're going to have y is equals to 27 divide 3, it will give us 9. So this was the value of y, and this are d 2 marks. Okay, so let's now proceed to question B. Remember, this is A, so we have found A to be, we have found A, which asks us to find the value of y, and the value of y, it's this one, which I've found to be 9. Okay, so let's now do part B, which says hence find the inverse of m. Hence find the inverse of m, of B, sorry. Hence find the inverse of B. So we're going to get our matrix B. So let's get our matrix B. So we know that our matrix B, it's this one which we wrote here down, 8 3 y 5. So we have found the value of y. So where there's y, we're going to put this value, which is 9 here. So we have our matrix B, 8, we have 3, okay, we have 9 here, because this is the value for y. Where there's y, we put 9. and 5 down here. Okay, so I've been told to find a B inverse. So we know that B inverse is equals to, you put your determinant. So the determinant, we find the determinant to be 13. So I'm going to have 1 over 13 down here. Okay, 1 over 13. Always if the determinant is divided by 1, then it will multiply with the matrix. Okay, so after you reach this side, you should know that when you're finding the inverse, these two swaps, so this and this will swap. Okay, this and this will swap. So this will come this side and this will come here. Okay, so let's write. So I've said that this will come here because they swap. Okay, so we have 5 on top, we have 8 down here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And after doing this, we should also know that when writing the inverse, these numbers that's in this direction, they sign changes. So if it's positive, it's gonna be negative when you write the inverse, and when it's negative, it will be positive. So in these cases, these two numbers are positive, so they will change to negatives. Okay. Okay, so this is the inverse of B. Okay, if you want, you can end here, but if you want, you can proceed to this stage. So we're going to have a B inverse is equals to, so 1 multiplied by 5, we're going to have 5 over 13. Okay, 1 multiplied by 5, it's 5 over 13. 1 multiplied by 9, negative 9, we're going to have negative 9 over 13. Even 1 multiplied by negative 3, we're going to have negative 3 over 13. Also 1 over 13 multiplied by 8, we're going to have 8 over 13. Okay, so this was the inverse of B. So we have found number 1. So this is the inverse, and we have found the value of y. So let's now proceed to the next question. So the next question, which is B, okay, so which is B, we have a survey, okay, a survey carried out. So B reads, a survey carried out at Kawe farming block showed that 44 farmers planted maize, 32 planted sweet potatoes, 37 planted cassava, 14 planted both maize and sweet potato, 24 planted both sweet potatoes and cassava, 20 planted both maize and cassava, 9 planted all the 3 crops, and 6 did not plant any of these crops. Okay, so you can pass through the questions before we, or you can pass through the statement before we start solving. Okay, so we have question 1, which says illustrate this information on the diagram, on the Venn diagram. Illustrate this information in the Venn diagram, and this has 2 marks. Okay, so you're going to sketch your Venn diagram. So this is just a simple sketch of the Venn diagram. Okay, so this is the universal set, and we have the sets here. So we have, okay, so let's now label our sets. Okay, so we have set M. Okay, this is M. Okay, for maize, this is M for maize. We also have P, which stands for sweet potatoes. Okay, so we have P. Okay, so we also have C, which stands for cassava, which is here. Okay, so having labeled this, we can now proceed to start entering the numbers. So start by those people who did all the 3 activity. So in this case, we have been told that if you want, first you can write data so that you get confused. So we have data here. Okay, so we have how many? 32. So M, we've been told that 32 planted the sweet potato. So M is equal to 32. We have 32 here. Okay, and we also have P, which is sweet potato. 32 planted sweet potatoes. Oh, here on maize it's 44. We have been told here 44 farmers planted the maize. So here it's 44. Sorry, forgive me for that. Okay, so and sweet potatoes 32 planted sweet potatoes. Okay, 32 planted the sweet potatoes, and cassava 37 planted cassava. 37. Okay, 14 planted both maize and sweet potatoes. So we're going to have for maize M and P is equals to, so where 14 planted both maize and sweet potatoes, so we'll have 14 here. Okay, what else? So, and we also have 24 who planted both sweet potatoes and cassava. So P and C is equals to, make sure that you write this, P and C is equals to 24. So we have 24. Okay, 24 planted both sweet potatoes and cassava, and 20 planted both maize and cassava. So maize and cassava is equals to 20. Okay, maize and cassava is equals to 20. Okay, and we have been also told that 9 planted all the 3 crops. So start by entering those people that participated all the 3 activity, or those people that did all the 3. Okay, so like in this case, we have 9 planted all the 3 subjects, all the 3 crops. So we're going to have 9 on the middle here, where all the sets are meeting. So they are here. Okay, so this is M intersection P intersection C. Okay, so we have 9. These 9 did or planted all the 3 crops. So after entering those people who did all the activity, you start now by entering those people who did 2 activities at once. Those people who did 2 activities. For example, we have maize. Here we wrote maize and potato is equals to 14. So where is maize and potato? So maize and potato, it's here inside. Okay, but remember, in those 14, these 14 who planted maize and potato, they also planted cassava. Because one been told that these 9 participated on the 3 on the 3 crops, planted with the 3 crops. So we're going to do 14 minus 9. Okay, so we have 5. So these 5 are the only one who planted maize and potato, or only maize and potatoes only. So if you add, okay, if you add 5 plus 9, it will give you 14, and these are the people who planted maize and potato. But these 9s also planted cassava. Okay, so let's now proceed to the third entering, which is potato and cassava. So potato and cassava is equals to 24. So where is potato and cassava? So potato and cassava, it's here. Okay, so it's 24. So we're going to do, so in those 24, there are 9 who participated. So just do 24 minus 9. You're going to find people who planted the potato and the cassava only, which is 15. So if you add 15 plus 9, it will give you 24. Okay, the last one is maize and cassava. So maize and cassava, it's where maize and cassava, it's here. Okay, so you're going to do remember, you subtract from this, so we're going to do 20. Okay, 20 minus 9, hence you're going to remain with the 11 here. Okay, so start by entering those people who did all the 3 activities, then followed by those who did 2 activities. Then you finish by entering those who did only 1 activity. Okay, so let's now proceed. So we have maize here, which is 44. So maize is 44. So this is maize. So you add this plus this plus this, because in those 44 we have already entered these people who did other activities. So we have 5. Okay, so you do 5 you add this plus this plus this. So 9 plus 11, it will give you 20. 20 plus 5, it will give you 25. So do 44 minus 25. 44 minus 25, it will give you 19. So we have 19 here. Okay, 19. So on potato, it's 32. We also do the same. So in this 32, we have already entered this one, and this one. Okay, so let's just do this plus this plus this from 32. So we're going to have 5 plus 15, it's 20, plus 9, it will give us 29. So just do 32 minus 29, it will give you 3. So we have 3 here, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so let's now finish by entering the one for cassava. Okay, so cassava we have 37. So in this 37, we have already entered this and this. So just do 11 plus 9 plus 15 from 37. So 11 plus 9, it will give you 20. Okay, 20 plus 15, it will give you 35. 35 from 36, it will give you 2. Okay, so if you add this set for cassava, it should give you the number of people who planted the cassava. Even again, if you add this everything in this set of potato, it should give you 32, which are people who did who planted the sweet potatoes. Okay, so this is our Venn diagram, but we haven't finished. We are also told here that 6 did not plant any of the any of these crops. So we have 6 here. Okay, we have 6 down here. Okay, so this is our Venn diagram, and we are done with our Venn diagram. Okay, so let's now proceed to another question, which says this one. So this we have done this, we have answered this question. So here we have proceeded. How many farmers, okay, how many farmers A were at this farming block? So for you to find the farmers who were at this farming block, you just have to add this, everything in this plus this. Okay, you just add everything in this. Okay, so we have this plus this plus this plus this, it will give us, is it 32 or 37? 37 plus 19, so 37 plus 19, okay, plus 19 plus 5 plus 3, it will give us 64 plus 6, it will give us 70. Okay, so we can start again. So we have our calculator here. Okay, so we have 19. Okay, 19 plus 5 plus 11 plus 9 plus 2 plus 15 plus 3 plus 6, it will give us 70. Okay, so there were 70 farmers at this farming block. Okay, so we have okay, A, we'll find that it's 70. Okay, let's now answer B. Okay, B, how many farmers planted only one maize? How many farmers planted only one maize? So for those who planted only one maize, you just get these. Okay, so these are the farmers who who only planted one kind of maize. So you just add 19 plus 2 plus 3, you just get these farmers. Okay, so we have 19 plus 2, it will give us 21. 21 plus 3, it will give us 24. 19 plus 2 plus 3, to give us 24. So B, we found that 24 farmers only planted only one type of maize. Okay, let's now answer C. So we have C. So how many farmers planted 2 different crops? How many farmers planted 2 different crops? So for 2 different crops, you're going to get these farmers, these who are sharing the sets. So we have 15, 11 and 5. Okay, so 5 plus 15, it will give you 20. 20 plus 11, it will give you 31. So 31 were the farmers who planted the two types of crops. Okay, so these were the questions on this past paper. Okay, so due to that, to the time, we would have proceeded up to here, but we'll proceed in our next session. Okay, so if you're watching this on TikTok, give it a follow and a like. And if you're watching this on YouTube, remember to subscribe and share, because sharing is caring. I greet you.